All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starting pitcher, German Marquez. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And a swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Next pitch is outside. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him looking. And one out now. Now it's Mookie Betts. On the ground to third. Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws. And that's a great play for the out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And Chris, here we have a deep and talented lineup against a pitcher who's not exactly among the league's best.
Well, this is when you can make your money as a hitter, and I'm expecting them to put up plenty of offense in this one. When you got a lineup this stacked, it's a tough job to keep them in check for any pitcher. We'll see what kind of fireworks they can provide here.
Let's go, Rockies!
Freddie Freeman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Oh, he gloves it over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here at Coors Field. And on the hill in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
So in now for Colorado, Tyler Freeman. Up and in, and that's ball one.
Here's a bit of a scouting report on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's athletic, has elite flexibility, kind of like you, Boog. He's got good strength, an ultra-fast arm, and exceptional movement patterns. He's tough on hitters, that's for sure.
Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And a foul ball.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind of the pitch.
Helpful.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground right side, and that one handled over to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next one is off the plate. 2-0. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Popped up. Yamamoto. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, Jordan Beck.
2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Jordan Beck.
Let's go, Jordan.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Now one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. And it gets by him.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Michael Tolia. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Beck leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And there's a foul ball. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in on a dive. Here's a 1-1. And he chases a high fastball there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. The Rockies strand 1, scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. There's a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That's too low. And the count 1-2. Now he breaks his bat. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
And that misses. Ball 1. High fly ball out into left center field. Beck pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting sixth, right fielder,
And now
Teoscar
Teoscar Hernandez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game. I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Next pitch is outside. Second inning here, no score. Left field, way back there. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Misses outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in Denver, Thairo Estrada to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. That's his 50th career homer. It's 1-0.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. The 1-0. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That one ripped, but foul. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And there's a ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Well struck right field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second, and he's got a double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. Second home run of the inning for him, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat.
Singy Statcast tells us exactly what we were all thinking. That ball went a long way.
Yeah, just shy of 500 feet. Unreal power.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's the rookie DH, Braxton Fulford. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. One out, base is empty. Slapped foul. Out to short, Betts. Zips it to first. That's the second out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Freeman batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line. Conforto makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto. Marquez back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that's down and away.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And it remains 2-2. Got him swinging.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then carry that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Tommy Edman stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Edman goes 5 feet 9 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2016. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 2-0. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and now 3 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And that's ball 4.
Take the base.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Enrique Hernandez now at the plate. Struck out looking his first time. That clips the corner.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Marquez over to first.
He's safe.
Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. 0-1 now. On the ground to first, could be 2. It's in and out of his glove. Tolia over to second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Here's Mookie to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball for a strike. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Inside, and the count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Next to the dish is Freddie. That's a strike. 0-1. Ripped on a line to center. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here is Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
On the ground, right side. Edmonds slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Jordan.
So up next, Jordan Beck. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now
He had him out in
batting,
front, which
first
isn't easy to
baseman,
do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire
Montoya.
field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Tolia stands in now and watches strike 1. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So digging in,
Now
Tyro
batting,
Estrada.
second
He's
baseman,
already homered here in this one.
Estrada.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Ball 1.
That's a
1 ball, 2
really good
strikes,
job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one not close. Ball 2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting, third
Ryan
baseman,
McMahon steps to the plate. Doubled his first time up.
McMahon.
Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike two. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. 2 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 3 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Will Smith to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And now 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off left side. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a ground ball. In the dirt. Nice pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone
next
added
for
a
the
little
Dodgers,
yoga to their
third
daily
baseman,
routine, if you
Max
ask me.
Muncy.
And now it's Max Muncy. Fly to left his first time. Ball one, no strikes. The Rockies leading by 3. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball
Now
out of the
batting,
air.
right
Lets the
fielder,
defense work behind him with another ground
Hernandez.
ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Doubled in his first AB. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Andy Pajes waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things
Now
about that
batting,
2-out
the
walk, the
center
base runner
fielder,
over at
Andy
first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Two outs. On the ground, right side. throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off
4. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. 5 of their hits have come from at-bats where they were behind in the count, so they're really battling up there. And even if they don't want to make it a habit of falling behind, they're doing a great job of making the most out of it. I think that's contagious throughout the lineup.
Next offering is down low. Fastball is outside.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So up next, Kyle Farmer. He's 0 for 1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Doyle aboard here at first with nobody out. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Shohei Ohtani looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 86, a left-hander, also throwing. The 0-2. Outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Back up the, that got him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yoshinobu Yamamoto done for the night, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for Los
So the
Angeles.
Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Number 70.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
First and second, no outs. Fulford will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside low, and it's 1-1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He makes the grab. Grounder tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler.
So the Rockies
Freeman.
lineup turns over. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Way inside, gets out of the way. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
One ball.
Throw to
Two
second.
strikes.
Tag. Out at second.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility, but now 2 outs, and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run from third.
Two outs with a runner at third.
That's ball 2.
Out to short. Betts gets it to first, and that will end the inning. So one left for Colorado, but they lead it 3-0. New inning getting started. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And they'll do it again. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. A massive home run. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they inch closer. It's 3-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. He saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that's outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Freeman makes the grab, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. And that's downstairs and outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. This to third. Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Jake Bird appears to be getting loose. Shaviyi, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Hunter Goodman.
Goodman.
Let's go, Rockies!
Drilled out towards left center field. That one back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. And that drops in for a strike.
For all these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage. So it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
That's inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 2. That's down and in. Battling here as he fouls it away. Nobody on, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
Now batting. First
and next will be the cleanup hitter,
Michael Toglia.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Here goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Throw, and they got him.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Two gone now. Two down, base is
Now
empty.
batting,
Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And that one wrapped foul. Two down, nobody on. That misses. 1-2 to count.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Makes a sliding stop. The throw. What a play. Inning over. The Rockies tack on another with this one. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Jake Bird. He has a
Now
great
pitching
slider
for the
with tons of
Rockies.
movement.
Number 59, Jake Bird.
And here's Freddie Freeman.
Leading off for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
That's in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the
Oh,
offense has
one down.
sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
In the air, left field. Beck has a beat on it, and he makes the catch. One up, one down.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Bird, in his third season, he features a sinker, a slider, a slurve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. Swing and a foul out of play. And the 0-2. Breaking
One
ball
ball,
misses down
2
and
strikes.
away. That missed by a
balls,
lot.
2
It's
strikes.
2-2. Smith
go?
started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Now
Well,
batting,
looked like a
third
pretty
baseman,
routine play.
Max
Just
Muncy.
couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate.
Come on, Jake.
There's the strike. Smith stands at first with 1 out. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Sit him down.
Oh, and he hit him.
Timeout. That
He
ball
had
hit him.
2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Get the double play.
Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
2 on, 1 out. That one out to right. 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes.
Let's go, Rockies!
And that
Ball,
is
that's ball.
downstairs. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Michael Conforto will climb in. First
Nope.
pitch
Ball
misses.
Counts 1-0.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1
Man,
strike.
that was pretty gross right there.
They tried to
2
get him to
balls,
chase
1
on a
strike.
slider down and away. Chopped left side. McMahon. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Dodgers with a run scoring double. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last
Leading
half of the
off for the
inning. Here's the
Rockies.
third baseman,
Third
Ryan
baseman,
McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
And the first
Yep, that
pitch
ball went
misses
out.
for ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. On a line out towards center. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
All over that one right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Now batting.
Next to hit,
center
Brenton
fielder,
Doyle.
Brenton
And he's already left his mark on this
Doyle.
game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Oh,
Pitch
1.
misses, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. No outs. Runner on second. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball
Now
pretty well.
batting,
I know it didn't produce a
shortstop,
hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do
Farmer.
anytime you're at the plate.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Kyle Farmer. Fouled off. He was late. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Base hit. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only 1 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Braxton Fulford digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
McMahon, the runner at third. Farmer over at first with 1 away. Squirts away a little bit. But no advance from the runners. And he chases that one. That's out number 2.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball there. Two on, 2 outs.
I got a ball, 1
Now he
strike.
can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. The 1-1. That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boone. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. Goodman, the next to hit.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Late swing, fouled off.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Hit on the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So they load the bases but leave them stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 4 and the Dodgers 2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Jimmy
44.
Hergen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tommy
Leading off
Edman
for
at the plate.
Dodgers, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
First pitch just misses. Lined, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, The designated
And
hitter,
Kike Hernandez at the plate. Outside low. Ball one. The tying run at the plate.
Ball two.
Just missed. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen. Angel Chevy up and loosening in the pen. Kinley getting loose as well. That
Ball
one
three.
misses. And now 3-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. In for a strike, and now 3-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And the tying run is
Ball
on
four.
base.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk.
Now
And
batting,
things can get out of hand in a hurry in these
Mookie Betts.
situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. 1 for 3. And Mookie
Inside, ball
takes. First and second here, no outs. The next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
2-0.
Fought off foul. That one
That's a
off the
ball.
mark. And now 3-1.
At this point in the
3
game,
balls,
you
1
cannot
strike.
issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Turns and fires to Betts. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Runner on the go. Down the line, and it's foul. Edman on third. Hernandez at first. 1 gone. Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 runs in. Coming home. He'll score, and they tie it.
Well, there you go.
Now
The
batting,
RBI
catcher,
machine.
Will
Another
Smith.
clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jimmy Herget out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
So
for
the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Angel
Number
Chevy.
57.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And here is Will Smith. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I feel with the
Ball
way
one,
that
no strike.
Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Strike 1.
1-1.
Outside with a breaking
1
ball.
strike.
That's a little bit low.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Max Muncy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Tied at 4. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Max Muncy.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
There's the strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And ball 1.
That's inside.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nope,
Just misses there.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Got him looking. Good job of damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. All even now at 4 apiece. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alex Vesia.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Yeah, the batter now,
Leading
Jordan
off for
Beck.
the Rockies, left fielder, Jordan Beck.
Almost got him. Late swing fouled off. That one ripped left field. That's back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Michael Tolia digging in for the Rockies. And that's in for a strike. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. And that's outside. And the count's even at 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Got him! Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Up next,
Tyro Estrada getting ready to hit.
Tyro Estrada.
There's the strike. And that one fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one to first. Freeman takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now here is Ryan McMahon.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. This one's got a chance. Runner from third in to score. And they take the lead in the 7th. And they put the tag on him for the out. So they get 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Dodgers 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Kinley
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Seth Halverson, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
And here is Michael Conforto. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Misses outside. 1-0.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next pitch is downstairs. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Hey! 2-1.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the DH, Kike Hernandez. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Beck going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for Los
Back
Angeles.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Anthony Banda.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
Center fielder.
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give a...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Kyle Farmer. Gets the call, and that's strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. Action in the pen down there. Shohei Ohtani. The veteran right-hander appears to be loosening up. Missed with a changeup. Now 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And down on strikes. And now 1 away.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Braxton Fulford. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Doyle leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 1 there. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Rounds third, headed to the plate. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they take a 2-run lead.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Tyler Freeman. That's in there. Strike 1. Step off throw to first. And he's back in safely. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, 1 away. Stays alive. That's down and in. A slider missed. In the dirt. Goes down looking.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
Hunter Goodman now at the plate. That misses, and that is ball
Counts
one.
1-0. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hernandez settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers.
Now pitching
We're
for the
back,
Rockies.
and on the mound is the closer, Seth
Number
Halverson.
54.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Leading off for the
And now it's
Dodgers,
Mookie Betts.
shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Freeman in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's gone. He'll touch them all. Home run number 10 of the year. It's 6-5.
That's just hitting you cannot teach. Incredible. Split finger away. Somehow he got there, hooked it, and got enough barrel to hit that ball out of the ballpark. That's a very impressive swing.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now, Will Smith. Just missed.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
One down, base is empty.
2 balls, no strike.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be
Up next
right
for
in
the
those spots
Dodgers,
or things can get
third
away from you
baseman,
awfully
Max
quickly.
Muncy.
Max Muncy at the dish. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Inside, almost got it.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one misses up and in. And the count is 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Pulled out on strikes. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Known for his late inning heroics. And he takes a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and that is the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.